Toothpaste Millionaire Chapter 3 Toothpaste and Eyeshadow. I remember the morning Rufus got the idea for toothpaste. He had to do some shopping for his mother, and I went along with him. We were in the cut rate drugstore because toothpaste was one of the things on Rufus's list. I was looking at some name brand eyeshadow that was on sale when I heard Rufus say 79 cents. 79 cents for a 6-inch tube of toothpaste? That's crazy. It's better than 89 cents, I said. I pointed to some 89 cent tubes farther down the shelf. That's even crazier, Rufus said. What can be in those tubes anyway? Just some peppermint flavoring and some paste? Maybe the paste is expensive to make, I said. Paste, Rufus said. You don't need powdered gold to make paste. Paste is made out of everyday ordinary stuff. Didn't you ever make paste? Toothpaste, I said. I mean, just plain paste for pasting things together, Rufus said. My grandma Mayflower showed me how to make paste when I was 4 years old. How do you make it? I asked. Simple, Rufus said. You just take some flour and starch and cook them with a little water till the mixture has a nice pasty feel. Then you use it to paste pictures in a scrapbook or paste up wallpaper. But you wouldn't brush your teeth with that, I said. Well, I don't know, Rufus said. I never tried. But I bet toothpaste isn't any harder to make. Anyway, I'm not paying 79 cents for a tube of toothpaste. Rufus crossed toothpaste off his mother's shopping list. But your mother said to get the toothpaste, I said. You can't help if it's expensive. I'll make her some, Rufus said. I bet I can make a gallon of it for 79 cents. Maybe even 78 and an eighth cents, I said. Rufus laughed. Maybe, he said. Hey, I said, do you think you can make some eyeshadow too? It suddenly struck me that 69 cents for a smidge of eyeshadow, about as big as a nickel, and that was the cut rate sale price, was a bit expensive too. Eyeshadow's the kind of pasty stuff, I told Rufus. Maybe if you just added some coloring to the toothpaste. Maybe, Rufus said. But what's the point? Nobody really needs eyeshadow. If anybody's crazy enough to pay 69 cents for something he doesn't need, I can't be bothered about him. But everybody needs to brush his teeth. If I can make a good cheap toothpaste, that would be worth doing. I decided not to buy the eyeshadow. Rufus was right. Who needed it? In addition to which, I didn't even like eyeshadow. I had tried it and didn't like the feel of it or the bother of putting it on, but some of my friends were buying eyeshadow and trying out new shades and talking about which brand was the best, and I just got into the habit of going along with them. Rufus, I said as we rode our bikes home, I'm going to tell you something I've never told anyone before. I hate eyeshadow. I really hate it. I don't care much about it one way or the other myself, Rufus said. And it just occurred to me, I said, that if I never buy any eyeshadow for the rest of my life, I'll probably save at least $10 a year. And if I live until I'm 80, that's $700. Great, Rufus said. And if I could save money on toothpaste too, I said. Wow. I was thinking about how easy it would be to get rich just by not buying things the stores want you to buy. How much do you think it would cost us to make our own toothpaste? I asked Rufus. I don't know, Rufus said, but I just thought of something else. You know what I used to brush my teeth with when I let me start over. You know what I used to brush my teeth with when I stayed at my grandma Mayflower's in North Carolina? You know what my grandma uses to brush her teeth? What? I asked. Bicarbonate of soda, Rufus said. Just plain old baking soda. You just put a little of the baking powder on your toothbrush. Bicarb, I said. That's the stuff my mother tries to give me when I feel sick to my stomach. Bicarbonate of soda in water. I can't stand the taste. Really, Rufus said? To me, bicarb has a nice refreshing taste. Sort of like 7-Up without the lemon lime flavor. But who wants to drink 7-Up without the lemon lime flavor, I said. That's the whole point of 7-Up. I guess you're right, Rufus said. I guess that's why more people don't brush their teeth with bicarb.